Well, if it isn't my favorite neck snapper. Note, I am not wearing a protective collar, but that's only because I saved that for my intimate friends.
You need something.
Actually, no. This is me giving you a gift horse straight in the mouth. So listen up. Court's got secrets. All sorts of secrets. Territories, favors, contracts, obscure cult bullshit. Years and years of that good stuff. We don't write it down. That would just be plain dumb. Almost as dumb is to stuff it all into the head of a savant bookkeeper. But well, that's what they did.
Who did this? And why?
Oh, Lou and her sainted child Campbell set it up. I'd say they were wasted on hooch, if a vampire could be wasted on hooch. Anyway, before my time. See, there's this hive named of Willem, Quart's secret keeper. For obvious reasons, he knows stuff. I was thinking he might have some hint about your mark, buried away in his megadome.
Where will I find this Willem?
Last I heard, he was in the parking garage. It's where he goes when he's sulking. Advance warning, it's kind of rank. But I guess it's perfect for a Nosferatu who's ashamed to let his freak flag fly.
My thanks.
Hey, gotta be both a taker and a giver in a solid relationship. Am I right, sweetie?
nasty business down at the atrium, hmm? I knew Isabella's ego would land her in hot water.
You wanted me to remove the Anarch graffiti.
Oh, yes. Have you cleaned up the town, Sheriff?
I have.
Aha! I knew we shared a modicum of taste. Between ourselves and the piano, one does not want one's paint mixed by thin-blood alchemists. That lifts a load of unwanted environmental fallout, old sport. It really does.
What did you mean about paint and alchemy?
Well, I'd have thought joining the dots was not too tricky. Anarch's thin bloods alchemy. Alchemy, blood magic, bindings. One doesn't want one's blood stolen and scrawled across the walls as a warding symbol, does one?
This happened to you.
Compromising circumstances can afflict us all. In all honesty, I'd rather not talk about it. But do you know what? I believe I'll go out later and take a promenade. It's been a while.
Do you ever think about leaving Seattle?
Not really. I had a touch of wanderlust in my younger days, dreaming of the exotic. But booking nighttime-only flights is more trouble than it's worth these days.
Tell me more about your mortal life.
Oh, I dabbled. Import, export, acquisitions and beatings. Lucrative, amusing, and a solid bankroll for my peccadillos. I fenced with the law from time to time, but my hobbies did get me noticed by the right people.
Are you restricted in your feeds like so many Ventru?
That's getting a tad personal.
You will not tell me?
Absolutely not. Man's proclivities are his own business.
You say you have no ambition, but I think you could be prince.
Ha! Oh, now there's no likelihood of that. I'll admit now the little graffiti problem is out of the way. It does allow me to expand my horizons. But the city has a prince, and a prince beyond the prince. It doesn't need another.
You are scared. Interesting.
Oh, now, there is a difference between fear and pragmatism. You know very well that if anyone were to raise their head, they'd just lose it. Horse feathers! Time's getting on. I'll let you go.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I wonder who tricked Fletcher out of his blood. I would have paid to see his face when he found out.
Look, I wouldn't even be fun to beat on. Hey, I'll just stay out of your way.
Something went down at the atrium. Care to share the details?
Isabella overstepped her bounds, and as sheriff, I dealt with it.
Huh. Good. Never talked to her, but I did hear her spout a lot of bullshit.
Who were you before you joined the Camarilla?
Oh, just as jacked, I can promise you that. Call me Sabat or Camarilla, I'll still kick your ass.
So you follow the advantage and adapt, rather than die.
Yeah. You've been around long enough to know how that goes. Maybe we got a thing or two in common after all.
How did you end up being loose security?
I'm tough. I got sharp eyes, and the shadows obey me like loyal dogs. Ryung's smart enough to see how useful my talents are, so she pushed me over here. And I'm smart enough to see how an ally like Liu can earn me some fucking respect.
Tell me about your embrace.
Sure, I guess. For weeks, my life's been falling apart. I lose my cozy desk job, my kitchen floods when I'm out. My landlord serves me notice. It's a goddamn low point, but I'm powering through. Anyways, I'm walking to my car. I can't shake the feeling I'm being watched. This chick just spills up out of the shadows like something out of a movie. I'm just not in the mood, you know? I start kicking her ass, she wraps me in shadow, pulls me in and takes a bite. Think I impressed her. Got a solid punch or two in, which for a mortal ain't bad.
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. You know the Tacoma bar over by the park? Coffin Joe made an appearance up on the roof there, trying to break into a building. Dealing with him will shut down one of the smaller Anarch factions.
I will deal with it. Have a good night. Just a few more nights.
Officer down.
I know what that was.
Play with us.
That is bound to stir up trouble eventually.
A little bird tells me you dealt with that revolting business down at the atrium. Isabella's so-called art always was rather tasteless. Not a floral in sight.
Tell me more about your shop.
It's rather charming, isn't it? A safe haven, a place of research, somewhere to instruct my apprentices. Allegedly, the coffee is good, but I wouldn't know. The mortals do taste rather acrid after drinking it.
Tell me about your role here in Seattle.
I am a magister. I teach, as I always have. There are very few of us here in Seattle. I need to make a good showing for our clan. Ensure our prince understands our usefulness. Make sure no one embarrasses themselves or the clan.
I can see why your role is an important one.
I'm sure, as an elder, you can understand. Younger kindred need wisdom, instruction, and careful guidance. The little shits.
Tell me about your mortal life.
I was something of an occultist. Rather successful, I might add. Of course, back then, it wasn't really the done thing to cast curses and commune with the dead. But then, the whole spiritualism thing became fashionable. And skills like mine went from being whispered about to being performed in theaters. Mortals are so fickle.
You have something for me to do?
Between Muldoon's Auto Repair and Chinatown, you'll find a back door to one of the finest kitchens in Seattle. Would you drop this little gift to Miss Yu? It is rather unstable, so do be fleet of foot.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon.
Step back!
Miss Yu, I have a package for you.
Oh, thank you.
One more guy tries to use mistletoe.
I heard what happened at Atrium. I respect your actions, and I cannot say I'm surprised. She led so many astray.
I would know more about your shop. This is an old trade. It is interesting to see it in modern times.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what comes through here. The Kindred sometimes want me to part with rare artifacts and items they consider magical. Especially that old Tremere Veshtica. But I tell them, you may have nothing unless the mortal fails to repay their loan.
So you honor the bonds of mortals. You have a lot of integrity.
It is important to be honest at all times, even when you're dealing with mortals.
How is business?
Busier than I would like, unfortunately. This time of year makes the mortals desperate, especially the poor. They wish to buy gifts for their children, and feast on more than the tin ham and ramen their budget can afford. It's sad, but I suppose each Christmas means more to you, if you can only count on seeing 80 of them.
How do you know patience?
I met them, and then we talked a few times.
And?
And now we talk a lot. Because they're just over there.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. Carl is an angry man. He regularly pawns this ring and buys it back to propose marriage to each new conquest. His real wife believes he works hard.
I have the scent. I hope your night is pleasant.
I heard a certain vainglorious poser bit the dust. Pity, pity, what a shame!
Have you always lived in Seattle?
Yeah.
I may be stuck here for a while. I would appreciate your opinion on the local art scene.
If you ask me, exhibitions in this city show the most mind-numbingly boring, obvious, run-of-the-mill bullshit. It's all for the tourist buck. You want something different, check out the gum wall.
The gum wall?
Yeah, it's real guerrilla art. A living, breathing, spit-soaked, collectively created installation. And with kindred senses? Man, it's like smelling the breath of thousands of people all at once. It's the coolest thing.
Why did you join the Camarilla?
I didn't join anyone. I was embraced here. They were running the show, membership comes as standard.
You have never considered other options?
I couldn't give a flying fuck on fire about political bullshit. Princes, anarchs, none of it is real.
Were you an artist in your mortal life?
Oh yeah. My veins have always run with more paint than blood. Even then, I lean more into vulture than culture. Most other toreador don't get it, but who cares what the vapid bitches like Isabella think?
I want to taste you again.
God damn you! With you, I have zero chill. Take me!
This is your journey.
Your skin is delicious! That was new. Not bad, Elder. At all.
I look forward to talking again.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this. What I'd give for a bed.
There, big parking garage, can't miss it. I take it carefully. Willem is easy to spook.
Time is it? Get off me!
main coast target dealt with. We should let him know.
Fire, you're looking handsome as ever. Carl's wife is grieving, they tell me. I will send her a letter. It is only fitting that she know the truth. Here, I have found another rarity you might need. Take it if you wish.
Take care, Nico.
Shame about Isabella. Right off the rails, but you can't deny it. She was punk as fuck. And in those outfits, too.
Tell me more about your past.
What's past is prologue, right? I was always into philosophy. Real philosophy, I mean. Battles of wits, words, and rhetoric from raw-souled folks struggling with the new. Debates shocked electric by profound storms of reality. And literature, those who bottle the lightning. Nothing like a long road trip with Kerouac, you know? After my embrace, I couldn't stop being in the thick of it. The real punks and headbangers and beatniks, their art dragged out of their hearts, brains, and balls. None of this pop-punk sellout bullshit with your face in the goddamn pencil case.
Why do you work with the Camarilla?
If liberty means anything at all, it means the right to tell people what they don't want to hear. Someone's got to speak up for the downtrodden, right? I got the ear of the ruling class, and I like to stick my tongue in it.
So you are using your position as Primogen to further the interests of the clan?
What interests would those be? We're not a fucking monolith. We don't have board meetings or votes at the town hall. We can't agree on what to play on the goddamn jukebox, never mind kindred politics. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Tell me about your troubles with your clan.
Back in the old days, we were known as the warrior scholars. These days, the younger ones have more of a taste for Molotov cocktails. The elders, our Hellenes, think the neonates make us look like mindless thugs and call them rabble. The rabble, of course, think their elders are impotent relics. It's short-sighted. We're sides of the same coin. To hold a pen is to be at war, right?
Have a pleasant night.